Disguising your defense is one of the most effective tools when it comes to playing effective defense, whether you're playing college football or whether you're playing Madden. And so I'm going to teach you guys how to disguise your defense more effectively in this video. First, we're going to break down the how for the people that don't know how to do it, and then we're going to jump into the why, which is more of a strategic approach. So if you like nerdy football conversations, you're going to love the strategic side of this video. So let's just jump into the how, right? Some of you may not know how to disguise your defense. So let me select all goes at the bottom. Okay, so at the top there, you see when you're selecting a play, let's say I want to come out in cover two, right? If you flick your right stick to the left or right, you can cycle through your shells. And the shell is basically the look that you are going to show your opponent when you come out. So I'm going to select default cover two. And this is what default cover two looks like. We know it's cover two because you have two high safeties and then the cornerbacks are 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. That's how you know it's cover two. Cover two, to me, cover two is the most easiest coverage to spot, and it's one of the easier coverages to beat. How you beat cover two is the hole shot, and the hole shot is the area behind the corner or over top of the corner is the hole shot. So, Jesus, you guys probably heard that car on my mic. So you got the corner over here lined up 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. The hole shot would be behind him. So this area is considered the hole shot. And so if you're playing a sophisticated opponent, again, this is the hole shot on the other side. It's like up the boundary here, behind the flat defense, behind the corner, and to the side, to the boundary side of the safety. That's where you will most often get attacked if you come out in cover two. And so if you're playing a sophisticated opponent, and by sophisticated, what I mean is someone that reads defenses and attacks defenses accordingly, they're going to attack that hole shot, right? And so one of the ways you can do that is with a corner, with a C route. You can do it with a streak. But let's say like I'm playing offense and I'm like, oh, he's in cover two. So I hike the ball and I'm like, okay, the hole shot's going to be open, and I hit the hole shot there. That's how I would attack cover two. So now let's get into the strategy. The strategy of it would be, so like say, I'm gonna select all goes again. Say you like cover two and your opponent has shown you that they can attack cover two appropriately. This is one of the strategies that you can use. This is how I determine the level of my opponent. I'll come out and just default stock cover two, and I'll see if they attack the hole shot. This is sort of like my offensive intelligence test. Think of it that way. If I come out and stock cover two, I'm literally giving you the hole shot. I'm just seeing if you're going to attack it. And if you do attack the hole shot, that tells me that you are sophisticated enough to read defenses and you have hot routes. You have the ability to hot routes onto the field to beat my coverages. So I can't simply just call stock cover three. I can't call, cover three match. I can't call stock cover two, stock cover four. You're sophisticated enough. You probably have beaters. You probably have coverage beaters. Okay. So I have to adjust to the fact that you can read defense. And then that's when I start to come out in the coverage shells. So my strategy is come out and stock cover two. Like you see here, like this is basic cover two. Two deep safeties, corners 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. It's super easy to spot. It's super easy to attack. I come out in this. This is like my first play, and I'm giving it to you. I'm like, okay, show me that you can beat this. And let's say my opponent, he comes out and he does this and he attacks the hole shot. Then I'm like, okay, I'm dealing with someone that can read defense. Today, I'm going to be disguising coverage. Okay. So obviously you don't want to let them have a touchdown. That's not what I'm saying. So like I would be using one of the safeties and I'll just make sure they're over the top to stop this from being a touchdown. or I'll switch stick to the other side if they throw to the other side or whatever. So I'm not giving them a touchdown, but I want them to prove to me, or I want them to show me that they can read defense and they can beat defense. Another sign that they can read defenses and they're going to attack the weaknesses in your defense is if you come out in a coverage and they start hot routing all over the place. That means that they read what you're in and they are adjusting to it. A lot of times, some people they're just hot routing, like they have everything beaters, so it doesn't matter what you're in, so they're just putting their everything beaters on the field. But that could be a sign that they are attacking your defense based on what you're in. But like I said, anyway, I give them the cover 2, and then if they attack the whole shot, this is my offensive intelligence test. That tells me you are going to attack coverage. So anyway, that means, okay, today I'm going to be disguising my coverage against this person. And so what I'll do is I will come out, let's say I do, what do I want to do here? Say I want to come out in cover 2 again, but I'm going to come out in a cover 4 shell. Okay. So, or wait, no, I want to do that. I want to do that the opposite way. Let me see, cover 4 quarters, and I want to come out in cover 2. Okay. So, boom. So now we have a cover 2 look on the field, but we're actually in a cover 4. And so my opponent probably thinks, okay, they're in cover 2. This whole shot is going to be open. That's what they're thinking, right? But it's not going to be open because they don't know that that is not a light blue. That is not a cloud flat. That is a deep zone. So what they're going to do is they're going to do one of two things. They're going to either throw you a pick or they're going to potentially take a sack. I guess they could check it down, but we're hoping that they throw a pick or they take a sack or something like that. So he's like, oh, he's in cover 2 again. This guy's an idiot. He's not going to adjust. I'm going to hit the whole shot. They hike the ball. Boom, they throw it, and it's not there. Oh shit, that wasn't cover 2. He had a deep fourth over there. Damn, he got me. And so that's the strategy behind it. It's almost like you're setting them up. It's like, okay, show me you can beat this. Boom, okay, you think you're so smart. I'm going to show you the same look. You're going to think it's there again, and it's not there. So you can see, hike the ball, and I'm like, okay, the whole shot's going to be there. Your opponent is expecting this cloud flat to either cloud flat. Did I say cloud fat? Cloud flat to like play like a cloud flat. He's thinking he's going to stop. He's going to do whatever, but it's a deep fourth. So he's predetermined, oh, it's going to be open. Holy shit, it's not open. That's how you disguise your coverage, right? And then the other thing that disguising coverage does for you is that it forces your opponent to hold the ball a little bit longer, which helps you in terms of getting your pass rush home. So if your pass rush isn't getting home, your 4-man pass rush isn't getting home, try disguising coverage. Because if your opponent, like I said, if they've proven to you that they can read your coverage and they have cover beaters, you need them to hold the ball a little bit longer. And so like if I came out and the way I'm like, oh, he's in cover 2, I'm going to hit the whole shot here. And then I hike the ball. Oh, let me switch controllers. And then I hike the ball. I'm like, wait, that's a deep fourth. Now I got to hold the ball. And I've already taken the sack. You see what I mean? Like now I can't throw it. Some are just going to, and I'm going to jump into some gameplay footage of me doing this, and I'm going to show you guys like some interceptions. But some people, they've predetermined, and the best players do this. I've done it. I think I'm so smart, like it's like arrogance almost. I'm like, okay, that's a light blue, and then I just fire it into a pick. But some people will drop back and they'll be like, okay, holy shit, that's a deep fourth. Now I got to hold the ball because the passes that I thought would be there aren't there, and that extra half second is all you need to help your pass rush get home. Okay, I have a 2-play setup for you guys. Right here. So you can see my defense. I am in cover 2. However, I'm showing a cover 4 look. And so real quick, just to add some context, This is on Heisman. This is on road to college football playoff. So this is Heisman. This is someone that seemingly knows what they're doing. Oregon players are usually pretty good passers of the football. So anyway, so he comes out and you can see he's doing like a bunch of hot routes. So what that tells me is that he is reading my defense and adjusting accordingly. I'm not tripping about that because I'm not even in what he thinks I'm in. I'm in cover 2, but I'm showing 4. And so this couldn't work any better. So he hikes the ball, and like I said, there's 2 primary benefits to disguising your coverage. It helps your pass rush to get home because it tricks the quarterback. The quarterback now has to hold the ball for a second longer because his pre-play diagnosis was incorrect, right? So this is a perfect example of that. He thinks I'm in cover 4. I'm not in cover 4, and he has to hold the ball. He's like, wait, what I thought was there, what I hot routed onto the field is not there, and he ends up taking a big sack. So that's why we disguise our coverage. He had to hold the ball longer. And so now he's in 2nd and 21. And so now we can start pass committing, right? Now it just makes defense a heck of a lot easier for us. Now we can start pass committing and playing the pass for the rest of this series. So that is, that's a perfect example. And so I want to show the second play from this same series, but just rewinding it, look at his play, right? He's in bunch tight end, it looks like, or he's in some sort of bunch, and he has a streak from the point, and then he has this corner route, okay? He thinks that's going to beat cover 4. He thinks that's what I'm showing. He thinks that's what I'm in. He's going to try it again in the next play. Okay, so here we go. It's 2nd and 21. He's doing his hot route thing. He's thinking I'm in cover 4 again. He's in the same exact formation. He's, he thinks he's got me beat. So again, I'm in the same exact thing, right? Cover 2, show 4. And the beautiful thing about cover 2, show 4 is that I have cloud flats on the field. And what cloud flats are good at slowly dropping back and picking off routes that look to be open. So remember, I just showed you guys he had that corner. He's going to try the same play concept. And that's kind of what I said earlier in the video. Like either they're going to hold the ball longer and take a sack, or they're going to throw you a pick. That's what we're going for when we disguise our coverage. And he runs the exact same play concept, but this disguise is just killing him. Like he has the same thing. So he's wanting that corner. That's what he was going for last time, but he didn't. You see the pass rush is getting home. So now he's just going to let it loose because he has PTSD. He doesn't want to take another sack, but that cloud flat got his ass. That cloud flat got him. Click on, hold triangle, boom. 2 plays. We get a sack and a pick in 2 plays. It couldn't work any more perfectly than that. We get the perfect timing user pick and boom. That is how and why you disguise coverage. So by the way, guys, speaking of like user picks, I think I'm elite at getting interceptions. I really do. Typically I get multiple per game. If you want to learn how to get multiple interceptions per game, I have a link in the description down below. So if you liked this content, you'll probably like that video as well. So look down below. It's called Interception School. I have that video linked below, along with some others. So if you like the way I teach the game and approach it, you'll love that stuff. But I think I'm going to wrap this up for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video because I had a lot of fun making it. Comment down below. I'm going to leave a comment down below of my favorite coverage disguises, and I want us all to learn from each other. So leave a comment down below. What are your favorite coverage disguises? Ask questions. Engage, right? We all want to get better and win more games here. That's what makes the game more fun. All right, enough yapping. That's it for me, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.